Today, I'm going to be reviewing A New Idea of India by Mr. Harsh Madhusudan and Mr. Rajiv Mantri. So, without any further ado, let's roll the intro. Fun fact: as you must have seen from that clickbait thumbnail, this book has been recommended by the Prime Minister of the country himself. The book talks about various topics in detail, such as India being a civilization first and a nation second. It critiques several Nehruvian ideas like minority appeasement, selective freedom of speech, the state treating citizens as groups and not individuals, and what exactly is wrong with that. The book is a good way to understand how the right-wing intellectuals of the country, which are already few in number, think and about their point of view. The book argues that today's right wing is more liberal and secular than today's so-called self-proclaimed liberals and seculars themselves. The book talks about various important topics, among which is the implementation of the UCC or the Universal Civil Code, which in a nutshell is a proposal in India to formulate and implement personal laws of citizens which apply on all citizens equally regardless of their religion. For a very long time, the right wing of our country has been called the dumping, among various other names. This book sort of changes that. It brings us thoughts and views of two right wing intellectuals. The authors are very clear about their political affiliation right from the beginning of the book, unlike some other books which claim to be unbiased, but the reality is something else. This fact is very commendable according to me. Despite this, you can read this book regardless of your political ideology, because you may or may not agree with some of the solutions of the problems mentioned in the book, but you will definitely agree that the problems are worth debating over. In fact, the Congress leader Shashi Tharoor also praises this book for similar reasons, and if you are not taking my word for it, you can take his. The book definitely is not something that I would call an easy read for a regular book reader. I myself had to keep a dictionary by my side to search the meanings of several words mentioned. If you are not a student of the political sciences or of similar fields, I recommend you either keep a dictionary by your side while reading the book or purchase the Kindle version of the book while reading, so you can easily search for the meanings of several terms. I myself, being a sucker for hardcovers, went for the hardcover. Coming to the conclusion of the review, I highly recommend everyone to read this book regardless of your political ideology, as this book points out several important problems in our system which at least need to be debated. Also, you might learn a thing or two about our history and our leaders which you probably didn't know before.